Hello, hello, hello. You're tuning into another episode of The Wunderkind Show. Today's first topic, Raven fans, or some Raven fans, I want to clarify that, want to move on from Mark Andrews. Look. I want to make sure that I'm very clear in this episode, right? Because context in this episode needs to be heard, understood, and taken very seriously. You understand where I'm coming from? So, there's been a lot of banter among Raven flock about which tight end they want to move forward with. I was of the inclination that I would rather run a lot of 2 tight end sets, 2 wide receivers. You got Derrick Henry back there. Let's go. You know what I'm saying? Especially a lot of zone concepts. You know what I'm saying? Stretch zone runs and stuff like that. If you don't know what that is, if you've ever watched, because I was one of my favorite players of all time, Arian Foster from the Houston Texans for about a 5-year run. No pun intended. That's the stretch run scheme I'm talking about, right? Kyle Shanahan's father made it the bell of the ball in the NFL, and that's when the Broncos won back-to-back titles. You understand? When he was the coach, that's with Shannon Sharp, that's with TD. You know what I'm saying, and stuff like that. That's where I was coming from. But even saying that, I said that simply because I never thought the Ravens, even though at this point, because at first I thought they were going to get rid or move on from Mark Andrews. It's Lamar's favorite target. He is Lamar's favorite target. Now, here's context. If you had to trade Mark Andrews and get Devontae Adams, Marky Mark, you gotta go. And storm is over now. Look, I'm just gonna keep it a buck with you. And I know right now the talk is that Brandon Ayuk and stuff, even though they already have Kittle, but imagine 2 tight end sets, oh my gosh, for 49ers. That's the creativity that I would love to see in Baltimore. You know what I mean? 3 wide receiver sets, 2 tight end sets. You know what I'm saying? And you mix that stuff in. You get Likely on the field. You know, stretch him out to be in more slot receiving roles, stuff like that. That's what I was hoping. But the Ravens do not seem or be able or have the ability to put Mark Andrews and Likely on the field at the same time and have success. Likely proved last year that he is not just a target. He is a playmaker. We're talking jump balls, screens, quick outs, slants. Oh man, the guy was doing everything. Just get him the ball and move out the way. I'm actually surprised Monken didn't use him more and just here, go. Put him on one-on-one situation and let him just go to work. Because he kept proving that if you did that, he would just pick up 10 yards. The statistics prove it. To me, Mark Andrews is a more tactician in like zone coverage and stuff like that. Big body, gets to where he needs to get to. And when the play breaks down, he understands the what's it called drill. It's escaping my mind right now. But the when the quarterback starts to move around, when the play breaks down, scramble drill. There it goes. Sorry. Right? So I understand what he brings to the table. But I can retort, because there's 2 sides to everything. I can retort and say Likely brings all of it. The only thing he doesn't bring at the higher level than Mark Andrews is blocking. That is it. You can make arguments right now that as a just weapon, Likely's more dominating than Mark Andrews. Now, a lot of you are going to say, like, that's crazy. Look at some of the seasons he's had, blah, 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 blah. Yeah, he's had good seasons. I said, right now, as a weapon, put the ball in his hand and put him to work. Now, I like Mark. I was hoping to use them in 2 tight end sets. 3, I think that should be our you know what I'm saying, moving forward. 3, those should be the 2 things we're in the most. 11 personnel, 11 personnel, and 12 personnel. That's it. But hey, we know the Ravens march to their own beat. But people getting mad at Raven fans, some Raven fans, for thinking, hey, if we had to part with Mark Andrews right now, what would be the problem? You know, if it was going to get an Ayuk or Devontae Adams or one of these big name receivers, y'all are delusional to think that that wouldn't be a move that the Ravens should make, especially saying that, oh, they can't use both of them successfully. Like, I don't understand. Like right now, like if the Vikings said, look, we want a first and Mark Andrews for Justin Jefferson, y'all gonna be like, nah, he Lamar's favorite target. Stop lying. You wouldn't do it. I like Mark Andrews, but you wouldn't do it. There's levels to this. You wouldn't do it, huh? Oh no, I believe in what he is. You wouldn't? Yo, bro. And that's the problem. That's what I mean about being tricked into only looking at things one way as Raven fans. Because we've been conditioned to think the way how we think. Mark Andrews is a great player. He's proven himself to be an all-pro. The man had 1,300 yards one season. He had one of the best tight end receiving seasons we have ever seen. One of the greatest. Top 5? Maybe top 6. Yeah, we'll just say top 6. Just to be safe. Right? Because you have a lot of Gronk years in there that were just ridiculous. Then you also got to go to Kelsey's years that had some ridiculous ones. And Kittle had one of those years you're like, ooh. Antonio Gates did get, ugh. So, yeah, I'm just going to put it at top 6. Let's see if you can even say, let's make it top 10. Well, I want to get myself in trouble. But we have to understand that the Ravens seem to pick tight end better than as all the offensive weapons or on the offensive side of the ball. They pick tight end better than any other position there. On offense, they pick tight end better than any other position. On offense. Better than quarterback, better than running back, better than guard, better than tackle. Tight end, they have no problem. They churn them out. Think about the tight ends that we've had. I told y'all before, I like Vokalek. And they got rid of him. Bro, I'm telling you, whatever team gives Vokalek a chance, an opportunity, they're going to be like, bro, cookies. But I'm not going to get mad at Raven fans for throwing that up and saying, oh, well, there's no way to move on from him. Context matters. If the Vikings said they wanted a first-round pick at Mark Andrews, you make that deal. Like, that shouldn't even be a question. Like, oh, if y'all don't want to make that deal, bro, you don't care that we're in perpetual not making it to the Super Bowl, bro. What do you think of Justin Jefferson, Zay Flowers, Bateman, and a likely would do on offense with a Derrick Henry and Lamar Jackson in the backfield? What do you think that combination would do? Devontae Adams, take out Justin Jefferson. What do you think that combination would do? It's circumstances, context, man. Do I just like, oh, we just got to get rid of Mark? No. Great player. You just don't get great players for nothing. Context. That matters. And berating people for even feeling that way, that's funny to me, bro. Because right now, like some of you, like you'll be like, oh, I would never make that trade. Then hopefully God to say, he said, yo, y'all gonna make that trade. And that trade happened and we won the Super Bowl. Y'all be like, you know, it was a great move, because you guys would usually agree with anything the Ravens do. Y'all are the same. Most of the people saying that are the same people that wanted Huntley over Lamar. Don't worry, guys. Huntley's here. You remember y'all say that? When that man stretched over that pile and got punched out, 99-yard fumble return and lost the game, all of y'all was on some. Yo. And everyone was looking at y'all trying to find most of y'all online like, you said what? You remember that thing?
You what?
You said what about Lamar and Huntley? Y'all was like, nah, I didn't say nothing, bro. They lying. Yo, but what do you guys think? Are you cut from the cloth saying there's no way or no circumstance that the Ravens could move on from a Mark Andrews? Or are you cut from the cloth for me thinking he should be integral to what we do offensively? But if it was to get one of those top receivers, that's a move you have to make. Let me know what you think down in the comments. I know that there's going to be some friction in this one. Just be respectful when we're answering each other, all right? All right. But as always, that's the episode of The Wunderkind Show. Thank you for watching. I know how we get down. We have fun and we laugh. But everything we talk about rooted in what? Facts and truth. Please do remember, like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and leave a comment. You know I love the comments. And if you have not done so already, check out The Wunderkind Show's Patreon. Yes, 3 tiers of content goodness waiting for your consumption. Give it a look, give it a try. Let me know what you think. And if you would like to donate to this channel, help out with equipment and such stuff like that, bottom of the screen, QR codes to a Cash App. Cash App is located in the description of every video that we do. And the name of it is money sign The Wunderkind Show. Super easy. But once again, this is The Wunderkind Show. This is your host, Nitro, signing off. And as always, you know my slogan. Peace. And I am out of here. Huh? Yerp.
Finish him, Daddy.